It's important that you visualize, what does your primal self look like? What does your beast look like? The beast that protects you, Star Child. Because this cord cutting that we're talking about is a protection for you to close a cycle and move on to the next and not stay in stagnancy. This was a love spell that you allowed to annihilate you because this person was a teacher. That's why it's confusing whether to cut this cord or not. But it's time to take a deeper look at you, Star Child. Do you believed this person to hold more wisdom than you because you believed this person to be more of a powerful creator than you? But that is exactly the opposite of what happened here. This person saw your abilities and then started messing with magic to bind you because they saw your power. This person learned a lot more from you than you did from them, past life and present. Union and ability to make friends with the dead, Star Child, and the gift of prophecy, veiled by the binding of this sacral energy. If that is not motivation to emotionally detach and cut that cord, I don't know what is. What's up, Star Child? The band and I are here for your download. I'm getting several different downloads. There's a lot happening in the energy. In this first quarter moon, we're on the rise to resurrection energy for the strawberry full moon, which is quite exciting. But I keep getting the sense that there are cords that need to be cut. And in order to properly cut a cord, there has to be complete emotional detachment or the cord is not cut. I didn't hit start on my camera, so I already have 3 Moonology cards out here for you. They're all full moon cards too. Conclusions are within reach. Do not let your pride get in the way and show the world the real you. So there's a lot going on energetically up to the next full moon. And I'm also getting a lot coming through, a lot of Crossroads energy. So we're also going to dig into the Hekatean deck today for my friends that work at the Crossroads. Spirit energy has been quite busy around here. There's a little boy that's been hanging out since last night. He showed up about 1 a.m. He's cute, but I can't get his attention long enough to know what he needs because he's enamored by all of the stuffed animals, spirit dolls, and toys in the dressing room. So we'll see what happens with that. But because I keep getting this strong sense about cord cutting, let's look at this. Don't let pride get in the way. Full moon in Leo, Leo energy. You know, there are battles beyond the physical that happen with cord cutting. And so sometimes, yes, we do need a little extra help. But if we're not emotionally detaching, then it doesn't happen. The cord cutting doesn't happen. And with this resurrection energy, they're showing me the Rosa Jericho. You know, the Rosa Jericho is probably my favorite flower because you can starve it, literally, of water. You can stamp on it, you could set it on fire, you could do all kinds of things to it, and it still resurrects. If it gets a drop of living water, it comes back to life. It's very resilient. You're very resilient, but somebody's empathy is getting in the way, somebody's beliefs about forgiveness is getting in the way, making it hard to cut this cord. So let's talk about that first. I feel like we need to dive into that energy first, and then we'll take a look at what's happening at the Crossroads. I'm going to use the Angel and the Occult deck today. Haven't dug these out in a very long time. What's really wild is the last theater we were at, Star Child, there's a very nasty spirit there that used to mess with fire and my decks all the time. And both of these decks were trashed. They had so much wax on them, even as I tried to repair them. And they've been in a box now for like at least 6 months. And I pulled them out today. The band told me to pull them out for your reading, and they're clean. They're like brand new decks. It's very wild. It's like one of those weird supernatural experiences. It's like all of that energy was removed from these decks. I love it. Okay, let's talk about this Don't Let Pride Get in the Way with this cord cutting. 9 of Pentacles. Submission to a higher order. King of Cups. Restitution. And the Fool. New beginnings. The Exalting. Okay, that's what we were talking about. Someone here is looking for some form of restitution, some form of justice, some form of apology. The fact that there's even energy going towards that, the cord is not getting sealed. And you're asking to submit to a higher order here because there's something so much more important coming for you. Energetically, revelations going into the strawberry full moon with this resurrection energy that I'm feeling. So with the Fool card here, you're being asked to just let it go. Just let it go so that you can be free. Our justice isn't served by other people, Star Child. It's not served by earthly things. And you're in this 9 of Pentacles energy. 9 of Pentacles energy is great energy. It's the mini Empress. It's self-love, self-sufficiency, abundance. You are abundant. You are in a 9 of Pentacles energy without this human. Without this human lending you any form of apology. Or some of you are looking for your intuition to be justified. You want someone to come in and confirm your intuition. Why? Trust you, trust your intuition above all else. You don't need an earthly confirmation. You already got a spirit confirmation here about this cord that needs to be cut as part of the resurrection. Tell me more. What more do we need to know about this cord that needs to be cut? What more do we need to know about this cord that needs to be cut, please? The Hanged Man. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. There's more energy going towards this than you realize. And it's slowing you down energetically. The Knight of Pentacles and the Hangman are both very, very slow cards, slow energy cards. You've already gone in for the higher perspective. Whoever I'm talking to, you're already separated from this energy. You just have an inkling that they might be coming back. And this has been an energetic battle for a while. There's a lot of energy projection coming towards you from this person, which means the cord has not been sealed. If you seal the cord by removing all emotions from it, you can also seal it on the other end. That may be where some help is required. But Star Child, I do see that you're putting energy towards this. This waiting. This waiting for your intuition to be confirmed. To feel like you did the right thing. And it's time to have faith in yourself so that you get out of this hanged man position about it. Because there's so much more on the way. Let's look at this conclusions are in reach with the full moon eclipse. What are these conclusions that are in reach right now? Can you please tell me more about these? The High Priestess. the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups in this deck is actually prosperity, a deliverance from bondage, a destruction to your enemies. Karma is, the wheel is moving, Star Child. Karma is happening. Karmic balances are happening. Conclusions are happening in the spiritual and the physical, Star Child. But it's important to move out of the way. It's really important to move out of the way. High Priestess. There's also something here about your sight. Tell me about the High Priestess's sight. The Three of Swords. The Two of Cups. The Three of Swords, Rael, is long life and love, and you have a Two of Cups here. Swift harking of the angels with the Two of Cups. The sooner you get out of the way, Star Child, the sooner this long-lasting Two of Cups, a new soul recognition comes in. This energy needs to be cut off at the knees. If you resonate with this, whoever this is, they need to be dead to you. Do not let your empathy get in the way, Star Child. I'm saying that as someone who wishes every human had empathy, such as I do. But for those of us that truly harness empathy, it can get out of balance sometimes. And the energy that's being put towards this person, this justice, is slowing down a new beginning. This conclusion has to happen with this person, Star Child, so that this Two of Cups can come in, so that this prosperity can come in, so that you feel delivered from this bondage. Again, you know your situation better than anyone else. You may have to call in some big guns to help you with this cord cutting, but it's very important that you're also being honest with yourself, that you're completely emotionally detaching from this energy. Because with the full moon in Aquarius, it is time to show the world the real you, Star Child. And this energy, where I'm sure that you learned some very valuable lessons, is not part of the real you. It's not part of your future. It's not part of this prosperity. These swift angels coming in that are providing expansion. Soul recognitions that are coming in, that are creating expansion. That's a new concept to this cord you want to cut, Tell me more about this Two of Cups. Tell me more about this Two of Cups. The Chariot, I love it. Archangel Michael is here. Temperance, joy, 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 because you've overcome adversity. Joy, because you're headed into your resurrection energy. Joy, because you are so resilient, Star Child, that you're like a rose of Jericho, which is why Michael is here. The Chariot is very fast-moving energy, Star Child. Your temperance has brought Archangel Michael in as a form of protection. Archangel Michael can protect you, but he can't make you let go. Okay? Tell me about this joy coming in. The Magician, generosity, Harael, purification. That feels like resurrection energy to me, Star Child. I like it. Spiritual wisdom, the Magician paired with the High Priestess on this Two of Cups. I don't read divine pairing in tarot the way it is traditionally read. Because it seems to be that opposites in many ways do well together. Or people with different gifts. And there's a High Priestess and a Magician here on this Two of Cups, on this new energy coming in. To me, this is the highest. Two of Cups is about soul recognition. It's recognizing the soul of someone else. Typically, a Two of Cups, and the definition of the Two of Cups in tarot, is someone who is opposite of you. Someone your earthly brain would not necessarily clock as a like, as a friend, as a companion. Because it's deeper than that. It's a soul recognition. So it is going to be someone who, in a sense, is opposite. And that's what this is, the High Priestess and the Magician. This is master manifestation when you put these two energies together. This is prosperity. This is two people creating prosperity on multiple planes. Star Child, so this is waiting. Okay, it's time to cut this cord because there's so much cooler stuff going on over here than waiting for someone to come in to serve justice, to confirm your intuition. Your intuition has already been confirmed. That's why you've moved away from this energy. That's why you've attempted a complete energetic break from this person. It's time to seal the deal, Star Child, before this strawberry full moon, because the strawberry full moon is about the harvest. Your harvest is coming in, Star Child. All right, let's look at this show, The World, The Real You, the full moon in Aquarius. Page of Wands. Oh, you're going to be creating some waves, Star Child, when you come up out of that cave. I love it. Oh, 10 of Swords, Page of Wands. Yes. Revelations in dreams that are going to create some controversy, Star Child, when you show the world the real you. I like that. That's sexy energy, Star Child. Tell me more about this. You being the real you. The Empress. Well, hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's going to confuse people that you're in this Empress energy, Star Child. That you were able to resurrect. It should not be confusing to you. It's not confusing to me because I saw your energy as the Rose of Jericho. That living water is over here in this prosperity, this Two of Cups, these conclusions being in reach by you severing these final ties from this last chapter of your life. The Empress is also signified potentially as a marriage in this deck. Tell me more about you shining like a diamond, Star Child, because that's what this energy is. So tell me more about this. King of Swords, exalted, a victory. Your victory is protected. Your victory is protected, Star Child, but you have to choose to take the victory. You have to choose it. 5 of Swords. Acquisition of wisdom. Tell Tell me more about this acquisition. The Hierophant. Well, damn, Star Child. The Four of Cups. Healing capacities. Yeah, somebody's going to come out with their healing gifts. New friendships on the way also with this Page of Pentacles. People to make music with, Star Child. This Hierophant and this King of Swords with this acquisition of wisdom and healing capacity. Everything's going to open up in this resurrection energy for you. It's protection, it's safety in travels, it's protection against weapons, there's some kind of final karmic clearing going on with this cord cutting feeling that I keep feeling. Okay? But there's so many beautiful things here on the other side. So many beautiful things on the other side. I'm going to grab the occult deck. Let's look at what challenges are still on this. Because the outcome is fabulous. What are the challenges of getting to this outcome? Getting to the outcome of this energy, with this energy. Six of Wands, King of Wands, Two of Wands. Because this person wants a victory. This person's very competitive. They want the victory. They're also someone who has a lot of rage. Also someone who is a bit obsessive here. That's part of why this has been a hard cord cutting, because there's a lot of energy projection coming towards you. They think about you a whole lot. They're actually quite obsessed. So you got to slay it. You got to slay it, Star Child. Every drop of empathy needs to be removed at this time in order to get to this beautiful resurrection energy. Of course this energy is obsessed with you. You showed up as the High Priestess. Abundance, prosperity, love as the Empress. What, are you going to shrink? I don't think so. Slay this King of Wands, Star Child. This person might be getting readings on you with this Two of Wands. Judgment. Give me another one on this Judgment. The World. The Five of Pentacles. Well, there you go. Star Child, you get to call judgment on this. It's up to you whether you're shrinking back on calling judgment on this situation or not. The cycle can successfully be closed so that you can go into this resurrection energy in the full moon with the World card. And yes, is that going to land this other energy in a Five of Pentacles in the mind? Yeah, it is. It is. May land them a Wheel of Fortune in reverse, too. But are you going to shrink? Are you going to stay stuck? Are you not going to move forward? Are you not going to protect your energy? To allow a King of Wands who has obscured desires, obsession, and rage to get their way, to manipulate the energy field. Time to bring out your swords. Time to bring out your swords, Star Child. There are many meditations you can look up about cord cutting, many visualizations. I'm sure you can get with your guides about any personal ritual work. You can have someone come in for intercession to help you with the cord cutting. If you would like my assistance, look for my Calendly link in the description box. New moon. Because don't miss this shift, Star Child, because this is a big one coming up. The harvest is coming. Trust. Trust your intuition, Star Child, about this, okay? Soulmate. Yeah. Because there's a new soulmate coming in for you. There's a new soulmate coming in. Part of this shift is trusting your intuition. Your intuition is going to guide you on how best to do this cord cutting. I'm not so much a firm believer in a book that there's one way to do it. You know the energy. You need to read into the energy, listen to your intuition, get with your guides on how to handle this. It's the same thing if I assist someone with a cord cutting. It's not the same ritual and intercession every time. It depends on the energy. Let's find out more about this soulmate coming in. I grab the angel deck again. They're telling me to get a little more information on this soulmate coming in. This magician high priest energy. The more you trust your intuition, Star Child, the more you do not bypass your visions, the more magical you become. The more magical you become. Tell me more about this soulmate energy. You want to talk about this soulmate energy. Knight of Cups. This person is waiting to come towards you with a cup, revealing a nature of a soulmate connection. Three of Pentacles. I love that. That's multiple soulmates, Star Child. There's multiple soulmates here. Queen of Cups. Intuitive soulmates. Protective soulmates. And the King of Wands, Daniel. Beauty, eloquence, merciful. It's resurrection time, Star Child. Get it. The Hermit. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, the Ten of Wands is in this deck is about the spiritual communication, Star Child. So is the Hermit. Your spirit communication is important at this time to wrap this up. You got to wrap it up, Star Child. That strawberry full moon is right around the corner, all right? So it's time to wrap this up so the new beginning can start, the rebirth can start. You can resurrect into this beautiful, authentic self. Hey, Star Child. I'm having lots of problems recording this message. I'm going to keep rolling because when I dived into the Hecate deck to look at that Crossroads energy that I've been feeling, this is also around that cord cutting. So I thought maybe I would post these separate, but these messages need to be kept together. But the electronics are acting a little funky. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm looking at Access Mundi, the Premortal, the Wild Beast, and the Sacred Fire out of the Hecate Oracle deck. Your primal energy is what is needed to cut this cord at this time, Star Child. It's time to call on your sacred fire to get to the resurrection. Every single one of these cards that I'm looking at, the light is on the sacral energy. It's time to go into beast mode to close the cycle, Star Child. This is somehow attached to the crossroads. We'll get into that. But for some of you, with your empathy and overdrive, finding it hard to cut this cord around the events of this lifetime, there is definitely past life energy around this with the premortal origins. So we're going to look into that past life energy too. Maybe you won't be so empathetic. What they're also saying to me with this wild beast card is, for those of you that may have a hard time grabbing on to that primal energy, that it's important that you visualize that energy. What does your primal self look like? What does your beast look like? The beast that protects you, Star Child. Because this cord cutting that we're talking about is a protection for you to close a cycle and move on to the next and not stay in stagnancy. It's time for you to get in touch with your beast so that empathy does not override a new beginning. And time to call on your sacred fire. Let's look at the origins of this. What's going on here in this past life energy? The Hermit, the Queen of Cups. This person was a teacher to you in a past life. Tell me more about this. Nine of Pentacles. Music teacher. A music teacher. Is your empathy being triggered by music, Star Child? Go in for the deeper understanding of that. At the end screen, I'm going to tag a reading that talked about clairsentience and the confusion sometimes that clairsentience get in the messaging of music because the way that they tie it to an emotion. Judgment. The Six of Wands in reverse. This was a teacher that turned on you, Star Child. Ooh, they were jealous of the sweet music you made and possibly still make, Star Child. What more do we need to know about this past life energy? Five of Cups. Ace of Swords. Oh, this person destroyed your heart. This was a love spell in a past life, Star Child. This was a love spell that you allowed to annihilate you because this person was a teacher. Because you believed this person to hold more wisdom than you, because you believed this person to be more of a powerful creator than you. But that is exactly the opposite of what happened here. This person saw your abilities and then started messing with magic to bind you. Because they saw your power. Do you have empathy for that, Star Child? All right, let's talk about your beast. What does your beast look like, Star Child? Primal energy is survival energy. There's survival energy mixed into primal energy. And that can get skewed in a lifetime, right? We know that we can be in survival mode when we don't need to be in survival mode. But then we also don't kick in protection mode when we need to against energies on all planes, in the 3D, in the 5D, everywhere. There's a lot of energetic effery with this particular chord. And it's time for you to get primal on it. It will change the ritual. It will change the visualization. So what does your beast look like? Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, the Four of Swords. This cord has caused all kind of discord to your sacral energy, Star Child. There's a spirit guide and an angel that is trying to reveal to you hidden dangers in you not cutting this cord. And I'm not, don't get weird. I'm not getting that like something bad is going to happen, but it's stuck. The energy is stuck. And the goal here through this reading is getting into that resurrection energy, into the strawberry moon. And so there's warnings coming. This reading might be one of them. That it's time to look a little deeper into this, because this energy that you're attempting to cut cords with is a sower of discord in this life and previous lives for you. The teacher card came up again with the Four of Swords. That's why it's confusing whether to cut this cord or not. But it's time to take a deeper look at you, Star Child. This person learned a lot more from you than you did from them. Past life and present. It's time to let the beast out, Star Child. What more do we need to know about this wild beast? This is a repeating message about this person doing love spells. The Five of Swords and the Knight of Cups. It's not giving me what I want. They're not giving me what I want on this wild beast card. Which what that's telling me, Star Child, is that you shrink away from that energy. Many people will shrink away from that energy who are not parented, who are not protected, who have never experienced deep love and security. But see, you can offer all of that to yourself, Star Child. And there's a beast. There's a part of you that's a beast that will protect that. So that's on you. You got to find out what your beast looks like, Star Child. What's your beast about? Mine's a vampire. Tell me about this sacred fire, this unity with your sacral energy. This is about your sacral energy coming back. This is about the resurrection of your sacral energy, Star Child. The moon. What is being masked here? Two of Pentacles. There is a psychic gift that's being masked that isn't fully open because of the drain of the sacral energy. Is that why we're picking up on Crossroads energy? Is this someone's not able to see their gifts in the crossroads? Tell me more about this, please. You having a problem pulling your beast out, High Priestess? Get with Lilith. Get with Hecate. Six of Swords. Yes, High Priestess. Six of Swords, King of Swords. I'm also looking at the gift of prophecy here, High Priestess. The binding of the sacral energy may not be allowing you to fully step into your gift of prophecy. Why are you giving me downloads about the Crossroads for the High Priestess? Switch decks. Okay. That's why. Tell me about this sacred fire in the Crossroads for the High Priestess, please. High Priestess with the King of Cups and the Knight of Swords. This is a restitution. There's a restitution. This is fertility of women. Richness of the sacral energy with the Knight of Swords. There's going to be a restitution to the sacral energy by cutting this cord. Get your beast out. Get your beast out. Okay? What does this sacral energy have to do with the Crossroads? Seven of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Union. Union. Tell me about this union. Tell me about this union at the Crossroads. Page of Wands. Ace of Swords. Union and ability to make friends with the dead. Star Child. And the gift of prophecy. Veiled by the binding of this sacral energy. If that is not motivation to emotionally detach and cut that cord, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. I don't have much more for you there. Woo! Let's grab some symbols. Damn. Courage. Yeah. Courage to bring out the beast. To slay this cord. Affluence. Affluence at the Crossroads, Star Child. There is affluence at the Crossroads just waiting for you with the redirection of this energy. This is the resurrection, Star Child. That was the card of luck. Spiritual cleansing. Divine feminine. They're telling me for many of you, this is, be very clear that this is both genders here. That for many of you, there's a false divine feminine that you had accord with, okay? Spiritual cleansing is that cord cutting. It's confirmation to cut that cord. Have the courage to do it. And it's going to be done much more primal in your ritual than you're used to. It's time to bring out the beast, Star Child. All right. I'm leaving this here. I'm leaving this here. Your synchronicities are 37, 5, 6, and 50. Go get Primal, Star Child. Identify what that beast looks like. Bring it into your ritual. Bring it into your visualization of cutting this cord. Remove all emotion from this situation so that you can move on into this resurrection energy, into the crossroads, into this full moon coming up. It's time for you to receive your harvest, Star Child. And I'll see you for next energy check-in.